Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to this brand new video. And in this video of React Code, oh, by the way, you might be thinking why this looks a bit different. So let me just turn it off. Or was it better? It's better like this. I used to it like this. So in the last video, we did this multi-line. What was this multi-line? Component. We tried to render it and we successfully did it. So let's move forward. In this video, we're gonna learn how to use a variable attribute in a component. Take a look at the JavaScript object named redPanda. So this is a JavaScript object. Key and value pairs are there. And accessing the key will give you the value. Okay. redPanda, endangered species. So it has a picture of that. Alternative text redPanda and width is 200 pixels. How could you render a component with an image of redPanda and its properties? Select redpanda.js to see the way to do this. Note all the curly braces, JavaScript injections inside the return statement. You can often will inject JavaScript in JSX inside a return statement. Before moving forward in this, I would like to tell you the importance of using curly braces. Curly braces and the thing which will be present inside the curly braces will be nothing but JavaScript expressions. Can't we write JavaScript expressions straight away without using curly braces? No. If you're using it inside a JSX expression, let me repeat it again. If you're using it inside a JSX expression, JSX component, that if you want to inject a JavaScript file, you have to use curly braces. So have a look at this redpanda.js. redpanda is an object. Simply the traditional way is to import React and this is the only way, I suppose. We have function. The function is like this. We have exported it. In the return keyword, in the return statement, you can see there is a JSX expression in the parenthesis. This is a multi-line JSX expression, that is why it's covered or wrapped around parenthesis. We have a division and inside it we have a h1 tag and we have a void tag, that is an image tag which doesn't have an ending tag because it's a void tag. Or basically this is a new way of writing image tag in CSS 3 or something, I forgot. The latest versions of writing CSS is without using an ending tag, becomes a void tag. So it tries to access redPanda object which we have declared up, and it tries to use dot notation to get an access of this value or the URL present as a value in the source key. So we type redPanda, that's our object name, dot keyword to access the source key, the source property, and that's it. And you know what is the weird thing here? We are using JavaScript, right? This is a JavaScript way of accessing an object's property or key or a value. So since this is a JavaScript expression, we have to wrap it around curly braces. Simply declare the source variable, assign it like we generally would, put a URL here, but instead of URL, we put a JavaScript expression which fetches the URL. Similarly goes with the alternative text which fetches red panda, a text with is also accessed using that. So we are setting the attributes of the image tag using JavaScript. Also, let's be precise using curly braces to use JavaScript in a JSX expression. As simple as that, we export it at the end. Okay. Now we do what? We will try to run it. And let's see that if it gets rendered. And even before seeing that if it would get rendered, let's see app.js. Okay, it's not there. Think we have to see index.js. Let's export, let's import this red panda here. The red panda from dot forwards dot forward slash. Instead of using app, we'll just write this. So I think we'll be able to successfully import it. There is no way I can know it right now. But what is the component? Our component, functional component name is simply as the name goes and as the name goes. So here we'll simply import it. Now we'll try to run it. We see no output in the screen. Or we do see an output. So it's a very bad image we got here. I guess we have to add few more things in our image tag. So why not let's just add one more property in this. So let's add one more property. Where? In red panda file and inside the red panda object. Let's add height and let's add it of a pixel 200. And you know what? Let's not do pixel thing right now. Let's make it 100 by 100. Oh no, let's make it 200. No, 200 is too much. 150 by 150. Okay. So we got an error because we did not fulfill the master's wish, which is the instructions. But let's run it again. For some reason, our height is getting deleted every now. No, our height was not added in the first place. So we add height, curly braces, HEIGST, height. I think height is a property, so let's not worry about it. Are you hungry? Yes. We added it outside the image tag. Now it will render the image in a proper manner. Did it? Still did not. That is sad. Why didn't it? Let's make it pixels then. I think pixels work. Okay, it's not working. Maybe we have to remove this string kind of a thing. Yeah. So now it is better. Now they are considered as some valid thing. Still, the image is distorted. Let's ask ChatGPT for this. Let's see what output it has to give. So basically, my image output is coming this or stretched. Fix it. So I think instead of using height as something, let's use auto. Let's keep it in a tag like this. Let's run it. Why are we spending so much time on this graph? I think we should give up. I would give up right now. For some reason it is coming stretched. Why not just use it here only? Let's get rid of um, source and alternative. Let's just give it like that and add here a style file. Not even a style file. Let's get rid of this. Let's run now. So it worked. Why did it work? So let's continue. Let's inject a JavaScript file here. Let's just use this one. With so I still think that the output would be same. Yeah, some progress. Let's reset the code. Okay. So you know what we need to do right now? Follow the instructions. So it's 10 minutes. I think we'll take 20 minutes or something. Select the owl.js. Start by importing React from the library. So here, just use import capital R from small React library. Semicolon. Good practice. Run it. Import React in owl. Make sure you import React. Okay. We do the same thing in owl.js. You see, import and import. Do you see any damn difference in this? Oh, so there was a difference of spelling. You have to use from, not form. And okay. Next step is to create our component. In owl.js, declare a new functional component named owl, and owl should return an empty div that is a div. We have to define our function here. We define by creating use the function keyword and use the owl identifier. There's no parameters, and it should just simply return an empty div. But it is a good practice, as we know, to put semicolon as well as wrap them around parentheses. Let's see. Good. No errors. Like that. It's actually a good practice, and we have exactly replicated it. Next thing, although you're not done with the component, export it so you can see your progress being rendered in the browser window as you work. So here, the very bottom, after all your work is done, export default, your favorite word, and just simply your component's name, I guess, and run it. Be confident that it would work. It didn't work. Did you export function component? Did we do some mistake? Yes, we have done a mistake of not exporting OWL. That is, this is our component name, not small OWL. Run it. Did you make sure you export the spelling? Export default FA. I think we did it. I think we missed the semicolon, I guess. No. Export default owl. Let's just see what is the name. Or is it working fine? How do you do that if not like this? Export default. I guess spelling mistake is there. Export def FAUL default my component. But instead of okay, our component name is owl. That's what I'm saying you. Okay. You know what? Let's copy this. Let's go back to where we began. Can you tell the difference in this? I can't say a difference. Both of them are correct. Let's get rid of this. Anyway, let's not fight with this. There is the fourth task right now. You see, sometimes Code Academy can really be a bug in the head. Our owl object has two properties, title and source, which has a link to an image. We display both these strings with the title. We'll display both these strings with the title. Nest h1 element inside your div element. So we do it. Use owl.little as a content of h1 element. Just trying to import the title. So how do we do it? Just type owl, just type owl, and inside this we have title. We'll type no, you have to type owl dot title, and the h1 tag should contain it. Since you can see it is outside the h1 tag, we'll put it inside the h1 tag, and this should go correct. It went correct. The next thing we would be doing is the fifth step. Still inside the div tags, make a new line after the h1 tag, add an image element in it, and the image should contains two attributes. So easy. So create a new space. Let's just make it look delicious. And here It should contain two attributes. The first attribute is src source, which should contain owl dot guess src. The next thing it would contain is an alternative text owl dot title. So do you think it will work? Let's just run it. Oops, the test returns an error. Maybe you have a syntax error. What could be the syntax error? What could be the syntax error? Let's compare again. Let's not beg our head with this. After that one tag, add an image tag. So let's write all these tags in one line and then try running it. Oh, the syntax error is quite evident. It's just because of the use of the word comma here. We don't use commas. Still, there is a typo. See the full error. Just test failed example. Here's what you can do. Owl.src. Did we type something wrong? Yes, this is not an object. This, we are assigning it some values. Now it should go correct. Crazy. It worked. We have an excellent owl on the screen. Crazy. That's all for the video. If you like that video, click on that like button, click on the subscribe button. Why do you want to subscribe? I don't know if you don't want to subscribe. I do not really would force you to do that. But if you see my videos coming constantly, then you'll also feel an urge to start coding yourself and join me in the join me in the path of this endless learning till we die kind of path. Okay, before leaving, let's would you want a variable to set a component's attribute? Why would we want to use a variable to set a component's attribute? Such a weird question. It's a good question. Basically, I think what I can answer to this is let's read it. Okay, it's too much of crap to read. Yes, we can use variables including. Okay, why would we want likha hai? Yes, we can use including the. So it didn't understand the question basically. Okay, let's not answer it. It's not important. So in the next video, we will be going through putting logic in a function component. Anyway, good practice so far, and keep developing. Take care. Be safe. That's all.